like to talk about personal planning again. You've heard me mention plan a lifetime every once in a while, plan a year once a year, plan a month once a month, plan a week once a week, plan a day once a day. And the message in planning a day was plan great days. And the interesting thing is if you plan great days, 7 of them in a row make a great week. So I'd like to suggest that you plan great weeks. Now, one of the things that we talked about when we talked about planning the day was make sure that the day is full of productive, rewarding things. Things that have to do with your family, things that have to do with your ministry, things that are done professionally, things that are done physically, whatever those things might be, that would make it a great day. And take a consideration of all the life components that you have. Life components, personal, physical, spiritual, career, social, intellectual, all those different kinds of things. Plan components for each one of them. But now I'd like to talk with you about planning the week. I'd like to suggest that before the professional week ends, that you wrap up the remnants of the week and plan the next week. And this is an overview type of a thing. When I mean wrap up the remnants of the previous week, check out your task list, look at your calendar, make sure, one, all the receipts are in and accounted for, all the expenses are reported and accounted for, and all the follow-up items that you thought of during the week or that should be done because of the week that you just did are in fact done or scheduled for next week, next 2 weeks, so that they're accomplished in a reasonable period of time. You had that meeting with so-and-so, you wanted to send them an email follow-up, have you done that? If not, add it to your task list, make sure that it gets done sometime in the near term. Or if you really want to forget about it, do it right now so that you can cross it off your list and be done with it. Wrap up the remnants of the week. Then look forward into the week, next week and the week after that. Take a look at your calendar and say, where do I need to physically be? What are the appointments? What are the meetings that I've got scheduled? Am I going to be ready for them? So now you've got to look at those 2 weeks and say, all right, what tasks do I need to add to my task list so that I can successfully accomplish those things that I've committed to on my calendar? Important consideration. So if you do this before the week is done, that frees you up to have the weekend. Now, I know as pastors you have crazy weekends. Some of you take Fridays off, some of you take Mondays off, some of you take, I've heard, Thursdays off. Makes sense to me. Just get into the rhythm. But what I like to suggest is that weekly, that you wrap up the remnants of the day, and you do this in a routine manner, so it's typically the same time during the week. Wrap up the remnants of each day, the remnants of the week, so that you can proclaim yourself done with that week. All of the things that you needed to do and didn't do have been forwarded, or you've declared them not worthwhile. So that what we like to suggest is this, is that you go into your day of rest, whatever day that is, having done this. So you can say, my week's done. I've considered all those things. I've taken care of all those things. They're either done or they're rescheduled to be done. So tomorrow, my rest day, I can throw myself into resting or doing family things or whatever it might be. I think you get the idea. So then once a week, plan a great week, wrap up the remnants of the week, get ready for it. But right now, you're on top of all the mental traffic. You've parked it so that you can be free and do the resting day that you need to be doing. Blessings now as you do it. Once a week, plan a great week. Bye now.